What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now today, as a lot of people are, we're talking about Jeffree Star's apology. Spoiler alert, it's probably one of the worst apologies I've ever seen on YouTube, and I have some points that I'd like to bring to the table that I'd like to share with everyone and show Jeffree Star to be a hypocrite, because he's not really sorry. You can kind of tell by watching the video, but let's just jump right into it. Wow, look at that backdrop. All I'm gonna say is the title for my last Jeffree Star video, calling him a mob boss. Look at that and tell me Jeffree doesn't look like a mob boss. A fluffy pink dressing gown wearing mob boss, or a James Bond villain. You know, if he had the white cat on his lap. Perfect. Oh, no comments allowed on the video too. Wow, that's a great sign. Silencing your viewers from having any opinion on it. You know it's gonna be 10 out of 10 when you do that.
And today, there are no excuses.
Spoiler alert, there are excuses. Any apology that starts with, "there'll be no excuses," is usually filled to the brim with excuses.
When I filmed my video called Never Doing It Again, I meant every word in the video. Did I slip up? Am I human? Have I done some fucked up things? Of course I have.
Of course you have, as if that's a normal thing. Falsely accusing someone of something that could ruin their life warrants an "of course I have"? We're only a minute into this apology, and it's already dog shit.
My lawyers are entertaining it behind the scenes, but I will not be.
Wait, what? So you come on a video saying there'll be no excuses and then play the legal card so you don't have to address certain things? Makes perfect sense.
I know this may sound shocking coming from my mouth, but when you accept that you are the problem, you can become the solution.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. I don't even think it's coming from your mouth. You're clearly reading off something.
But today, there are no excuses. I'm someone that has impulse control.
Oh, you're still going with that? You're still going along them lines and there's no excuses, even though you just said this?
I have moments where I get fired up. I don't think things through. I don't think about how my actions will affect others while I'm saying them. And when you speak from your emotions without fully processing something, it is one of the most unhealthy things, and that is a very major problem of mine.
Wow, tie a bloody bow around that one. That was a lovely way of saying that you falsely accused James Charles of being a monster. You are just describing pretty much everyone. I get like that. I go on my phone sometimes and say things that maybe I don't mean out of impulse. That's normal. You know what's not normal? Is accusing someone of something that could ruin their life just to benefit yourself. This isn't just impulse control. This is you wanting to take James Charles down and overtake him. He hasn't even mentioned the voice memo of the victim that he's been banging on about for ages, running around and showing everyone to convince everyone that James Charles was a monster.
So if you want, we can pause and I can go in another room and play Banks what I have on my phone, and he can determine if he would have sent the same tweet.
We still have a little bit of a video left, but something tells me he's not going to address that.
I haven't read anything, I haven't clicked a video, I haven't seen anything. And it's been really about finding myself again.
But really, instead of finding himself, all Jeffree really found was a team of lawyers.
I didn't try to take anyone down. I'm not a villain in a movie.
Well, unless you expect us to forget the actual truth and what actually happened. We literally all saw Tati's video come out, and then you start pushing on Twitter that you had receipt that James Charles was this absolute monster, accusing him of things that would ruin his life. I don't know, Jeffree, I think your memory's failing you quite a bit, because we all remember quite well.
And trust me, I'm sure I'd watch it as well, but this is my real life. And a lot of things that are happening and being said are false.
Oh, so now you are concerned about people saying things about you that are false. And still no mention of James Charles or taking accountability for what you did yet. Very rich indeed. And no, I'm not talking about them pink Louis Vuitton socks.
We have to all take accountability for our own actions and no one else's. Now, did I mix myself up in drama? Did I speak on things I shouldn't have speak on? Of course I did. Did I believe certain things instead of asking the source?
Here he goes again, asking himself questions that he knows the answers to. Of course he did, of course. How couldn't he go around falsely accusing someone of a crime, one of his main competitors? Of course, he's so relatable, of course he did. He then continues to be annoying as fuck and ask himself questions, trying to justify what he did.
Did I do dumb shit, and did I not just simply call James Charles and ask questions myself? 100%. I would like to personally apologize to James Charles for the words that I've said and for my actions.
Okay, number one, he sounds like a robot. No emotion in that voice. It does not seem sincere or genuine. It lacks complete emotion. James, I would like to apologize for my actions and behavior. Beep, boop. Beep, boop. Beep, boop. And on top of that, Jeffrey, you were on Mum's Basement a few months ago flexing the voice note you had, flexing it to everyone that proved James Charles was a monster. Actual using these real and very serious claims as a game and as something fun. So now the big question remains, why are you apologizing to James Charles if this voice memo you've been harping on about is so damning? If James Charles was actually this monster you've been running around claiming he is, why would you apologize to him? What has changed that time when you're on Mum's Basement just a few months ago to now, where that voice memo was absolute evidence against James Charles?
And I think that James and myself and anyone involved would agree with me that there are way bigger issues happening on this planet.
I'm gonna find myself saying this a lot this video, but shut the hell up. We don't need rich Jeffree Star in his mansion telling us that the world has bigger problems right now. We all know, Jeffrey, trust me, we all know. But it's completely irrelevant to this situation. Don't try and use that to deflect anything or to distract people or try to shift the conversation, acting as if what you did wasn't a massive issue and isn't a massive issue in the world today, falsely accusing someone of something that could, one, ruin their life, and then two, makes it extremely harder for real victims to come forward. To me, that seems like a big enough issue to actually talk about, and one that contributes to the world and isn't such a small issue like you're trying to make it out to be. So no, you can't go, oh, what I did was bad, but the world's problems are so big. Look at the world. Look how big the problems are. Mine are fine. No, they are. You're an idiot if you don't think they are.
I've never blackmailed anyone in my life. I've never committed a crime before, and I've never been to jail.
Right, let's go again. Claims to never have blackmailed in his life, yet said stuff like this publicly.
So if you want, we can pause and I can go in another room and play banks. What I have on my phone.
Claims to never been in jail or commit a crime, yet has bragged about being in jail 3 times for assault.
Yeah, I've been in jail 3 times for assault, just so everyone knows.
Honestly, who believes a single word that comes out of this man's mouth? If you watch that apology and you believe him, and you think he's being sincere and genuine, please go get your brain scanned, go get it checked, because there's something wrong up there.
It's been hard to process a lot of what is being said, but involving the situation, I would just like to say that James Charles, I'm very sorry.
The situation, is that what you like to call it? Oh, the situation, so that people don't realize the extent of what you did. So you apologizing to James Charles now so profusely and twice in this video, then all we can take away from that is that you were full of shit. Running around with that voice memo, it must have proved nothing now because you're apologizing to James.
Just like last year, have fully removed myself. And did I get swept up into the bullshit again? Of course I did.
He's doing it again. Of course you did. Is that your answer for everything? Of course I did. Of course I did. As if it's a normal thing to do. Yeah, of course I did, guys. You know how it is. Sometimes you get swept up in false claims and you run around, tell everyone, tell people on podcasts about it, play these voice memos to everyone, dangle them over people's heads. Yeah, you know how it is. It's just so relatable, guys. Of course I did. Like that Mama's Basement interview was not long ago at all. You think you've changed since then? Get the fuck out of here.
Now, Breonna Taylor still has no justice. Black trans women are being murdered every day and the news is silent.
Oh my God, what the fuck is actually going on? What is this? Now trying to use these deaths and Black Lives Matter as a way to deflect what he's done? Are you mad? Are you serious? Who wrote this bullshit for Jeffree? That is too much, man. Jeffree then goes and, surprise, talks nothing but amazing things about Shane.
He is one of my best friends and someone who helped me remember who I am when I was starting to crack and lose focus of who I really was. He is genuine, amazing, he is selfless, and he is one of the most kind people that I've ever met in my entire world. Now, did Shane and I get caught up in the drama and do some dumb shit? Of course we did.
Stop asking yourself questions. Of course you did. What does that even mean at this point? And it's so vague. You're saying it as if it's relatable. Of course we did. That isn't taking accountability for your actions by any means. You're not even saying what it is you did. Oh, we got caught up in the drama. Did you? Well, tell us what that means. It's just complete bullshit. And to top everything off, the cherry on top of this absolute awful apology, you know what Jeffree Star does next? He uses this opportunity, he uses the fact millions of eyes to promote his new Jeffree Star cosmetics launch.
You guys know, Jeffree Star Cosmetics will never be slowing down, and I'm so excited for everything that is coming for the rest of 2020.
I have but no words. There's no words that can describe my hatred for this video. Leave a like right now, please, if you agree with me that this has to be one of the worst apologies of all time. It makes me angry. I don't know, people are still gonna buy his palettes, people are still gonna support him. You shouldn't, he's a scumbag. Him, Tati, Shane Dawson, all of them, go and fuck yourself. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. I know a lot of people wanted me to cover this because people just don't want to watch Jeffree Star's videos and support him. I'm glad. You guys are good. If you want to support a real brand, BB Apparel, my clothing brand, links in the description down below. We have hoodies, t-shirts, phone cases, anything you guys want. Premium quality, printed on Champion, and directly supports me. My Instagram is Kavos.yt. Please go and follow it if you haven't already. My Instagram DMs are always open, so if you have any updates on Jeffree Star, Shane, anything, hit up my Instagram DMs. I always respond to as many people as I can every day. My Twitter, at KavosYT, the sequel to the videos, everything that goes down on YouTube also goes down on Twitter, so make sure you follow that for all the updates. That's it for this video. Until next time, fuck off.